Hey everybody, welcome. So today's video is really exciting because today is the day that I get to tell you who has won the Vevor Easy Press. So this competition has been running for 2 weeks. To enter, all you had to do was to be subscribed to the channel and to comment on the initial video 2 weeks ago. So I have pulled the list of persons who commented, and today we're going to put that into a random picker tool and we're going to shuffle it right here in this video and announce the winner of the Vevor Easy Press. So along with that, we're also going to be doing a bit of crafting, a little bit different. So I want to create a piece of art for my office, not here at home, but at my daytime job. I want to create a piece of art. So what I'm going to do is to do a little bit of acrylic fluid painting. So we're going to be using a technique that's called the flip cup. We're going to flip and drag. And so what that means is that we're going to get a cup and we're going to take all our paints that you see in front of me and I'm going to stack them inside of this cup. Then I'm going to turn the cup down onto the canvas and then we're just going to go ahead and drag, and then we're going to tilt the canvas to get a really cool piece of art. And guys, the great thing about it is you don't know what it's going to look like, and it is so much fun. As we go along, I'm going to stop in the middle of this process and we are going to go ahead and pick the winner. Okay, so guys, stick around to see if you are that winner. And if you didn't enter, stick around because the art we're doing today is going to be great. So let's get cracking. So I'm going to be using 6 different colors. I'm going to be using a 12 by 16 canvas, and to cover a 12 by 16 canvas, we need about 9 ounces of paint. So here is my pearl white. This is my turquoise blue. This is complexion pink. We're having some gold and some Amsterdam red. And I said I mixed that in with some iridescent medium so that my red looks iridescent in the artwork. And I also have some Prussian blue. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. So you can do this with any type of acrylics that you may have in your craft room. Any type of acrylics. The only thing is you would thin your paint according to the thickness of the paint that you have. So if you're using craft paint, you will want to use less water or less pouring medium to make sure that you have the correct thickness of paint. All right, if you are using tube paints like Amsterdam, you're using Pebeo, you would probably use twice as much pouring medium. And today my pouring medium, and what my pouring medium is just what I have used to thin down my paints to allow them to pour on the canvas. All right, so my pouring medium today is just some basic all-purpose glue. So I made my pouring medium 2 to 1. So if you use 4 ounces of glue, you're going to use 2 ounces of water. And then I just went ahead and mixed that up. Then I just put my paints inside of the cups and then I just poured into them to thin my paint out. Now you can just use water, but if you use water, you're going to need more paint because you don't want to have too much water in your paints to break it down. The reason why I'm using glue is that glue will act as a binder to ensure that the color stays and the paint will not disintegrate. Okay, right. We're ready to do this. We need some gloves. So let's get our gloves on. All right, so I said my canvas is 12 by 16. And I did use a calculator online. Augustobi has one, and there are a couple of other sites that has one where you tell it the size of your canvas and the depth of your canvas, and it calculates for you how much paint you're gonna need to cover the canvas. So this said that I needed a 8.8 ounces, so we're just rounding off that to around 9 ounces. And just in case I don't have enough, I do have some leftover paint right here that I can use at the edges to extend it if I realize that I don't have enough paint. But if I fill this cup, we should be good. All right, or almost fill this. This is a 12-ounce cup, and we really only need around 9.5 ounces. All right. So for my canvas, what I did was to I just used some masking tape to tape off the back, because as we pour onto the canvas, we're going to be tilting the paint off the canvas, and so we don't want to get around the back to be a complete mess. So I just taped off the edges. And you want your canvas to be raised up above your surface, and so one of the ways that you can do that is to use some thumbtacks. So I like to use these really large ones, but the regular thumbtacks work perfectly as well. All right, this is just a little bit bigger, so it raises it up more. The other thing that I don't mind doing is getting some of these cups and just resting it right here onto the canvas. Just make sure that your canvas is level. Okay, so now we're going to start stacking the paint, and this is the order in which I'm going to be stacking it. So I'm going to go with my Prussian blue, then I'm going to go with my complexion pink, and then I'm going to have a metallic in there, and this is my iridescent red. So I'm just going to go ahead and start stacking my paint. All right. So that's my Prussian blue. And then I'm going to come in with my pink. And of course, when you are stacking your colors, you don't want to put certain colors next to each other. So that's why I've separated my red from my green, because it will go brown. All right. I'm going to go ahead with my gold. And it's nice to sandwich your metallic between paints, because that helps you to produce cells that we like. So guys, I'm no pro at this. I'm just getting started, but I think this art is beautiful. I hope I have enough paint. Let's see. Let's hope I have enough paint. All right. I'm just stacking them on top of each other. There are different ways to stack, but this is the first time I'm stacking like this. And so that's the reason why I made my paints a little bit thicker than I usually make them, so that I'm able to stack like this. Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the video so far, but it's that time. It's time to pick the winner. But before I do, I'd just like to thank my really good friend Melissa from TaylorMade Designs for facilitating this giveaway for me. So thanks so much, Melissa. I'll have the link to her channel in the description. She's awesome. She's an awesome teacher. So go ahead and check her out, guys. Check her out. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump to the screen to pick that winner. Here we are in Random Picker Tool. I have added all the names of the persons that commented. And so I'm just going to scroll down to pick a winner. So this is a tool. It's free online. I've used it for several different things at work, so I know it works great. And I'm just going to hit the start to pick a winner. All the best, guys. Awesome. So But It's a Good Deal is the winner. But It's a Good Deal. Congratulations. You will be getting the Vevor Easy Press. So you'll be able to find my email address in the description of this video. So please send me your shipping information so we can get this to you. So how we're going to do this, I'm just going to lift up my canvas. Make sure I have enough space. Get everything out of the way. I'm going to put it on top of my paint and flip it over. All right. And we're going to give our paint some time to flow through each other. I'm going to go ahead and drag my paint. I probably should have started it further over here. All right. Ooh, what's the best way to go? Okay. I was trying to get my cells without using any silicone. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop my bubbles. Oh, wow. I had some bubbles in there. Yeah, a lot of bubbles. So that's the bad thing about mixing your paints the same day that you're going to use them. Try to mix them before to avoid all the bubbles. So looking at this, I can see that I'm going to need some paint right around the edge of this to extend my flow out to the edges. Let's just pick up our canvas and start tilting our paint and see what we can get. Okay. So this is our art piece. Let me give you a close-up of it. Hey guys, so here is the left corner and we're just going across the surface of it. Yeah. So these right here are our cells. All right. I was hoping to get more. If you put silicone in the paint, if you put silicone in the paint, then you get a plethora of these cells. I didn't want it to have too many, but I was hoping that I would have gotten enough cells being created by using the metallics and the pearls inside of the regular paint. All right, so this is the corner. This is that corner right there. This is the purple extender. I was hoping to tilt it off. So I really don't like this corner, to be honest. I don't like it. The purple is just too purple. It stands out. Everything else is a gorgeous blended color. So over here where the purple is so intense, oh, sorry, let me get that. So over here where the purple is so intense, I don't really like it, but it is, I couldn't tilt it off anymore. There was no paint to tilt that off. But overall, let's zoom out so you see everything. So this is the artwork. So when I mount it, I'm going to mount this end at the bottom simply because I don't like this purple area. I don't like it, but the rest of it is gorgeous. All right. And that was super simple. You get your paints, you can dilute them with water. So you can use your craft paints, dilute them with water, or you can use the 2-to-1 glue mix. Make everything the same thickness, and then you can stack your paints and you can flip it. So there are lots of other techniques for fluid art. If you like this painting and if you want to see more of this, please go ahead and make a comment and we can do some more of these and we can talk about the different techniques. But I just love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is going on the wall in my office. Okay, so that is it, guys. Congratulations again to the winner, and I will see you in the next one. Please enjoy your heat press.